Today is not a suitable day to go to the office, guys. After what happened last episode, yes, I agree with that. So, Noriko makes this huge plan, right? She makes this whole dead body, they end up crafting it, makeup and everything, to look like her sister. And they're gonna deliver it to her while she's at this party. So, she sends the message, they go to drop off the body, and the party is like dead silent. Walk in, Kurosawa is like dying. There's a bunch of people dead there, and we look at her phone, and she's gotten a message from a copycat. Okay, a copycat corpse girl, and they told her to kill someone at the party. They sent her a photo of her own dead body, everything like that. Absolutely crazy. And it's like, what am I supposed to make of this? I have no idea. So we're just gonna continue on here. Hopefully we'll get some more answers as we go, because I don't think Noriko knows what to do. I think she's pretty in shock right now. Today is not a suitable day to wake up and shower. Today is not a suitable day to force those tiny pills down my throat. Today is a day to lay in bed and rest my face on the pillow caked with yesterday's makeup. I don't know what time it is. I don't really care. My phone has buzzed several times, but I simply don't have the energy to reach over and look at it. I just want to stay here and be warm and comfortable and not think about anything. I don't want to think about that house party last night I kept thinking about. I don't want to think about finding Yuriko's body in that irritating, useless space between the sofa and the wall. I don't want to think about my sister's final words to me, those bitter syllables that she used all of her remaining strength to force between her blood-soaked lips. I don't want to think about the fact that I'd probably have said the same thing to her if I was in her position. I don't want to think about the possibility that someone else was responsible for Yuriko's death. It was supposed to be Corpse Girl. Me. I was supposed to be responsible for my sister's death. Somebody else caused her death. How dare they steal that from me? How dare they? A copycat. I like how one is red and one is green. A nobody. The more I don't think about it, the more I find myself thinking about it. Oh, yeah, that's usually when you're obsessed with something, how that works. Think. Why would somebody copy Corpse Girl's methods? How would somebody copy Corpse Girl's methods? Corpse Girl is mine. Mine. Corpse Girl belongs to me. I'm not infamous enough yet to have an imposter. Surely I'd be kidding myself with delusions of grandeur to think that I've earned an imitator. But the fact remains that somebody sent Yuriko a corpse photo. A corpse photo that was meticulously edited and just as convincing as anything I could make. In those instructions, stab Shuji at the party. Stab Shuji. Did Yuriko do it? Did she pull a knife and slit Shuji's throat? What about the other people at the party lying cold on the floor? Did she kill them as well? I mean, we saw what happened with Kotami Ida. I mean, there was a lot more people than intended that got killed. Did Yuriko imitate Kotami Ida's final moments and cut down a swath of people, all in an effort to spare her own life? And then, who turned the knife on Yuriko? Someone acting in self-defense? Did she kill them too? There are too many questions and not nearly enough answers to satisfy my hungry mind. In an effort to find a silver lining in the whole situation, I think about how Kojiro left the body bag at the party. Hopefully the police will discover the corpse and link Corpse Girl to the murder scene. Her name and website are written all over the HRP after all. Everything might work out. As long as Corpse Girl claims the credit for the deaths, my popularity still has a chance of skyrocketing. My website will be inundated with new requests from people begging for me or Corpse Girl to kill on their behalf. Once again, referring to Corpse Girl as a separate person than herself. My website. Interesting. I don't know why they worded it like that. Yes, last night's slaughter may actually be the best thing that could have happened. I'll happily steal the credit to propel Corpse Girl's name into the stars. She says that she would do that happily, but at the same time, I don't really feel like Noriko's the kind of girl that would do that. I feel like Noriko would not want to take credit for somebody else's work. She'd want it to be her work. I roll over and bite my pillow until it's soaked through with saliva and blood and I scream until my lungs give out. Gosh. So it was interesting reading y'all's comments. Y'all were like trying to speculate who it could be. Lots of comments about Aoi, but the more I thought about it, so I mentioned this in a comment of my own. The more I think about it, it could be Kenji. Now, the note with like the little heart and stuff, that implies like a girl to me, right? Like only a girl would use a heart. Like, oh, kill Shuji, heart emoji, right? But the one person I think that would actually have the ability to do something like this is not Aoi, okay? Now, maybe Aoi could. We'll see where they go. It's either Aoi or maybe it's somebody else. I don't think it's Tomoe or Koji, but the one person I kept thinking is Kenji. And I kind of mentioned Kenji, I think, last episode. I can't remember if I thought it or if I mentioned it. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, though. So I think Kenji, and I was thinking about it more. Kenji has access essentially to our Wi-Fi, right? Like, we share his Wi-Fi, so he'd probably have a way of getting in and seeing what we're doing on the Wi-Fi. So I think I mentioned that. But let's think about the other thing. He lives in the same apartment complex. He probably knows about our burner phones. We put it in the shed in the back of the apartment, right? So he might have noticed we're doing that. He could have gone in there, dead of night, found the burner phone, found the messages, and seen what we've been doing. Since we tend to keep it in there, he might be able to figure out what we're doing based on that. Now, I can't remember. Did we put the burner phone into the shed when we were doing Kurosawa's? Because I remember we said we were just going to destroy it early because, of what happened. But I'm trying to remember. So that's kind of my theory. I think Kenji, which is our neighbor, Momo's dad, I think he might have something to do with it. But we'll see. Because anybody could have gone in that shed. I just think of Kenji because Kenji is nearby. He would have been somebody who could have noticed that. The house party from hell is all over the news. It's being live streamed. It's all over noise. It's all anyone is talking about. I didn't expect anything less. A dozen or so people dead. A corpse in a body bag. A cryptic message. With love from Corpse Girl. The police are trying desperately to put all these pieces together. That detective, Shinya's father, has his face plastered over every news outlet. He says the whole event is linked to the previous string of murders, the one with corpses decorated to look like the victims.
Of course it's linked, you utter dipshit. It's all Corpse Girl's doing. It says so on the fucking body bag.
Except, that wasn't Corpse Girl's doing, but the more I lie to myself, the better I feel. I'm the only one who knows that a copycat was responsible for the deaths. I'm the only one who's seen the photo with the instructions to kill Shuji. I've still got Yuriko's phone, that all-important piece of evidence that will surely serve me better than the police. According to various threads on Noise Channel, the police tried to redact the image of the body bag with Corpse Girl's website written on it, but once something is on the internet, it's pretty much impossible to remove. Yeah, at least for the police, I would assume. The fact that the police wanted it deleted only served to increase the speed at which the image spread. 1,000 posts around the internet are all asking the same thing. Who is Corpse Girl? Gee, I have no idea. Apparently, a lot of people are too scared to visit the website. They fear it might incriminate them, like the police are ready to knock down the door of anyone who visits the site. Yeah, right. But the reluctance, the hesitance, hasn't conquered the hearts of the truly curious. Corpse Girl's website has received over 1,000 visitors today. Oh my gosh. That's quite a bit. I mean, for being all over the news, I actually think 1,000 might be a little bit low. But, I'm curious if this will bring more requests. Like, more requests than she could even possibly handle. The overwhelming majority of IP addresses accessing the site are all in Tokyo, even though the murders are known all over Japan. The news outlets in Tokyo are really having a field day with it. I expected most of the web traffic to be local, but it's still nice to see some visitors from elsewhere. Osaka, Kyoto, Sapporo, Fukuoka. Hell, there are even 2 hits from the USA. Corpse Girl is finally becoming well known. However, despite the influx of web traffic, not a single request has been made. I pout in annoyance as I stare at my laptop screen. The request inbox shows no unread messages. It's almost too difficult to believe. Well, for one thing, it seems like she's made it a lot harder to request a death. Before, it was just like, hey, you got a photo, you got a name, or not even a name, you got a photo, and you got their phone number. And now it's like you need their name, address. It's like you're trying to send them something, you know? One of the changes I made to the site's front page have deterred people from using it. I'm asking for a lot more information now. A victim's name and address are now necessary to submit a request. I'm about to shut down my laptop in annoyance when a little detail grabs my attention. The last message in the request inbox, stamped with a time and date. Today, 5:45 p.m., about 15 minutes ago. This request can't have come through this evening. It's been marked as read, which means I've already opened it. Oh. Does that mean what I think it means? Photo that downloads is of somebody I've never seen before. An unremarkable man, but someone I would instantly recognize if I previously opened this request. I returned to the inbox and examined the time and dates of each message in closer detail. Every message is marked as read, so I assumed all these requests were from previous days, but it seemed that I was wrong. Messages are all from today. There's an entire page full of requests that have been made just since this morning, 25 in total. Gosh, okay, so someone's gone through and read all of these. Why are they all marked as read? I haven't seen any of these. I madly open all of them, the photos of victims quickly down in succession. I skim through them. Not a single familiar face. What's going on? As I'm making my way through each message, a brand new request pops up at the top of the screen. About to click on it when suddenly it turns gray. This tiny little closed envelope icon next to the message transforms into an open envelope right before my eyes. I'm struck with a single terrifying thought. Somebody is reading these requests before me. Somebody, somehow, has gained access to Corpse Girl's request inbox, and they are reading every single new request before I do. Somebody has access to these requests. I can't believe it. I'm so shocked that I don't know what to do. I stare blankly at the screen, my mouth hanging open in disbelief. Has somebody hacked into my site? In a desperate bid to regain my composure and a measure of control, I hunch over the laptop and begin tapping the keyboard. I access the site's security settings in order to check the most recent visitors. All the traffic is only accessing the front page of the website, as it should be, but one other user has accessed the site's admin panel directly. The security settings show that 2 people are currently logged into the admin panel, myself and some stranger. I look up the IP address of the visitor and find it's based in Tokyo. Okay, so this is going to tell us if it's Kenji or not, right? I mean, that should. If it is Kenji, it's most likely coming from the same address. Perhaps someone who saw the news reports about Corpse Girl decided to try hacking into my website. But they would have hacked into it before this was all over the news. Or at least, the big incident was public. I mean, there's been incidents before it, I guess. I cannot abide a blasphemous transgression like this. How dare they set foot upon my holy soil? I'm burning with rage as I click into the site's advanced security settings.
I'll change my password. I'll ban the hacker's IP address. I'll kill them! I'll kill them for defiling Corpse Girl's website!
I don't know if it's that easy, but we'll see.
You heard me.
So, she didn't even say what the hacker's IP address was. I'd be very curious to know. So it was in Tokyo. Okay, that really doesn't tell us much. That could be any of the characters we've been kind of being suspicious of, right? It could be Aoi, it could be Kenji, it could be just somebody else. It could be somebody we haven't met before. Not sure. I don't think it's Kojiro, and I don't really think it's Tomoe.
Yeah, so?
Can't you track them down? Don't you have, like, connections?
Me? Already hooked you up with cadavers. Don't know what else you want.
I want you to find this hacker and let me strangle them to death!
Jeez. I'm no computer genius.
Kojiro's like, calm down. Gosh.
Get to the police.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Yes, let's take my problem to the police. You know, I'm kind of the person they're looking for, but, you know, that won't go wrong.
Of course.
So what am I supposed to do?
Find someone else. Besides, you still owe me.
Excuse me? What exactly do I owe you?
My share of the corpses. Remember our deal? It's take with you. We're supposed to share.
Oh, come on. What do you need me for? You're capable of getting the cadavers yourself now that you know how. Just ask Tomoe to drive for you.
Can I store them at the factory?
Store them? For how long?
Don't know. Weeks?
They'll rot.
That's why I won't take them home.
It'll stink up the whole place.
We had a deal.
I mean, yeah, I feel like this is perfectly reasonable on his part, but...
Fine. Store them at the factory. I don't care. What do you want them for, anyway?
Tut. Not allowed to ask.
Yeah, that's not any of your business.
Good luck with your hacker. Gotta go.
Right. Thanks for nothing.
Interesting.
All good in the hood?
Gosh, I haven't heard that in so long. Nobody says that nowadays. What a shame.
Sure, whatever.
Gosh, Noriko is just pissed. She is just not having a good time. I'm in the mood for Tomoe right now. I just want to get back to work, get the day over with, and go
Come
home.
on, cheer the fuck up. There's gotta be someone who can find that hacker.
Well, I don't know anyone.
Yeah, me neither. How many requests did you say there were?
70 when I looked this morning.
70? Jeez. How am I gonna deliver that many, you know what?
Keep your voice down.
I said, you know what? I didn't say nothing incriminating.
Yeah, but that's still weird to say.
I don't know, okay? Is that what you want to hear?
No need to snap at me.
Just shut up for a minute, will you? I can't think when you're around.
Wow, sorry.
Gosh, so Noriko is just like pushing everybody away right now, it feels like.
Fucking skank.
Always where it's hanging there long after she's gone. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that her usage of the word skank wasn't affectionate, like usual. Curse under my breath and return to my desk. I feel like I'm drowning under stress at the moment. Everything is piling up on me, forcing me down, pushing my head underwater, and taking away my will to even fight back. I honestly don't know what she was expecting when she was kind of just announcing this to the whole world and like trying to gather more people to come to the website. And then she also has somebody that's like going out and filling requests. I do wonder though, is this person an ally? It could be Aoi. I mean, that would be the logical choice, right? Like if this person is using hearts, they're trying to help her out, trying to ease her burden, trying to maybe fulfill some of her work for her. You know, it could be Aoi. I just don't know how Aoi would have time to do this or have the resources. But could be. 70 odd requests to work through. A hacker with access to my website. Even if I manage to block them temporarily, I'm sure they'll return. Then there's the copycat responsible for my sister's death. It's all becoming too much. I don't feel like I'm in control anymore. I don't feel like stoic, unflinching Noriko. I don't even feel like Corpse Girl, poor defiled Corpse Girl, with hackers prodding her and copycats mocking her. If I don't feel like Noriko and I don't feel like Corpse Girl, then just who am I? That's a good question. Ooh, we're back at the cafe. It is June 19th, a Friday night.
Thank you for meeting me after work. I hope you don't mind eating at this restaurant.
This must be Aoi.
Of course, it's no trouble.
God bless maid outfits, man. God bless.
It's nice to see you. I feel like we only ever talk on the phone these days. Yeah. Is something troubling you?
I just don't know if I can picture Aoi being the one behind it. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a little bit more crazy than she comes off sometimes. I mean, she did stalk Emmy. She got the address for us, right? Like, that was kind of weird. I mean, Aoi could just be, like, a very loyal, devoted follower. But at the same time, it's like, I just don't know if I believe that. It's like, I don't know. I feel like she would have accepted our love before that, right? Like, obviously she knows that we like her. I don't understand why she'd be fulfilling our work. Unless she doesn't know it's us? Maybe she just doesn't know we're Corpse Girl? That could possibly be it. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to keep playing. Because I'm not 100% sure. I keep pointing at this person. I just don't have any evidence, really. I don't. Not really sure why I asked Aoi to meet me. Part of me wants someone to talk to. I want to vent and unleash my frustrations. But another deeper, darker part of me just wants to throw everything away and hold her in my arms and let her tell me that everything will be okay.
Noriko, you've got a weird look on your face.
Oh, sorry, that's just my face.
Sorry. You can talk to me. I'm kind of swamped at the moment.
Yeah, you could say that.
Do you ever get that feeling that you're drowning underneath the weight of everything? That no matter what you do, you'll never escape your situation?
Gosh, I grew up feeling like that. What do you mean? I mean, as I've gotten older, that feeling has definitely subsided a little bit, but I still have plenty of worries, of course.
What am I saying? Of course you get it. You've been through so much shit. Noriko, we've both been through a lot. School wasn't easy for either of us. I know you better than anyone. I know everything about you. That's true.
It comforts me when I remember just how close Aoi and I used to be, but times have changed. I've changed. I might as well be a completely different person these days. There are things about me that Aoi doesn't know, things that make up who I am, who Corpse Girl is.
I guess I'm just overwhelmed. Maybe I need a vacation. A vacation, huh? That does sound nice. Okay. Dream vacation destination. Go.
Gosh, look at this wholesome face. I love it. I don't feel like we get to see Aoi like too happy too often. I don't know. Like just the whole game, she just seems like she's been kind of depressed.
Huh? Come on. We used to play this all the time. Don't think about it. Just tell me about your ideal getaway.
My ideal getaway? I mean, I always like to go to the beach. The beach is nice. I don't know. I mean, I do travel a lot, but I don't really travel outside the country. So I'm like trying to think where I would go. The only place I've been to is Canada. I would like to explore more of Canada. That would be nice.
Somewhere sunny?
I really like the Oregon coast. Oregon coast is very nice.
Don't laugh at me. I just can't imagine you in the sun.
I don't know. Y'all are both like super pale.
Seriously. You said dream vacation, so yeah. In my dreams, I'd like to go somewhere sunny. Maybe Hawaii or Australia.
I mean, I've been to Hawaii a few times. Hawaii is very nice. I like visiting. Not someplace I'd want to live, though. Australia. I haven't been to Australia, though. That might be kind of cool. Except I hate bugs, and they have, like, some of the grossest, biggest bugs out there. So I'm not sure how I'd feel about that. If I saw a spider, I'd probably die.
Could you imagine me with a tan?
Oh, happy Noriko.
You should go. Go to Hawaii or Australia or wherever. Do something good for yourself.
I mean, over the past few years, I don't think it's very big at all. But Hawaii used to have a big Japanese population that visited. I think they got like over 100,000 people visiting each year, which is a pretty good number.
Aoi, come on. You know it's not that simple. But why not? Really? How can you of all people ask me that?
Okay, Noriko, don't be mean to her about it, okay? I mean, I know you don't have a lot of money because you use all your money for other things, but...
What's that supposed to mean? You can't even leave your apartment without checking that the light is off, or that the faucet isn't running. You need to check, like, 10 or 20 times. I'm aware. At least I can go out. Hey, I'm out right now, aren't I? Are you?
Wow, Aoi, okay, why are you guys being so mean to each other? You guys are friends!
Excuse me? Does a safe little place like this even count? How is this any different than your tiny apartment?
Aoi, I will have you know Noriko has been getting out and doing some things. Some very crazy things that normal people wouldn't even do, who love to go out.
It's completely different. I'm surrounded by people. It's the same. You don't go anywhere new. You're too terrified to step outside of your comfort zone. Oh, come on. You can't talk. You couldn't even start working at the office with me because you were too anxious to leave your apartment. That's not fair. If I'm not certain about everything, then it's too hard to... Why are we fighting? We both know what we're battling with, so... Why? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry too.
We sit in uncomfortable silence for a while. Every now and then Aoi shuffles in her seat and checks her phone. I said some nasty things to her. Sometimes I talk before I can even think twice about what I'm saying.
Aoi, tell me about your dream vacation. Mine? I'd actually like to go somewhere colder. I like the cold. I like to wrap up in blankets and sip hot cocoa.
I mean, I like to do that too, but I live in an area that feels like it's like cold most of the year. So it's finally gotten up to like, you know, 80s or 90s or whatever here. But then it's like, my wife's like, oh yeah, next week it's going to be like a high of like 50 something. And it's going to be like almost 40, you know, like 39, 40 degrees. I'm like, it's the middle of summer. What do you mean it's going to be like 39 degrees next week? See, I can't do that. If it's gonna be summer, it better feel like summer, okay? I don't want none of this 1 week it's nice and it's beautiful, and then the next week it's like cold.
Maybe a winter getaway to Switzerland
Ooh,
or
that sounds nice.
Norway. That doesn't sound half bad. There's something nice about snuggling up in the cold. Right? I'm glad you agree.
I don't know. Where would your guys' dream vacation be? Let me know.
You think we'll ever get away? I am certain we will. Maybe we could go somewhere together. Maybe. By the way, I wanted to tell you that I'll be leaving the maid cafe soon.
Oh, good.
Really? That's great!
That is really good, actually.
What does your manager think?
She pauses before answering. I'm not sure if she's thinking or trying to build up suspense
I
or...
think he's had a change of heart. He said I can do what I want.
Okay. That's kind of sus, don't you guys think?
That's fantastic, Aoi. It's a relief, that's for sure. My last shift is tomorrow. After that, I'll finally be able to escape that one guy.
Aoi hangs her head. She doesn't have to say anything more. I know she's talking about her stalker, that disgusting guy that makes advances on her at work. I'm sad that it had to come to Aoi quitting her job in order to escape him, but a solution is a solution.
What will you do for work? I'm sure something will come up. I have a bit of money tucked away, so I'm not too worried.
That's good.
And my boyfriend has a good job, so he can probably help out.
What? Boyfriend? Hold up.
Your boyfriend?
What the? What is going on here, guys? What is this? I'm slightly shocked that Aoi dropped in negative information so casually. Since when has she been seeing somebody? She's never spoken of a boyfriend before. Sharp knife carved from jealousy pricks my heart, and I have to look away from her in order to hide the tears welling up in my eyes.
We've been together for a little while. His name is Junpei.
Junpei? You're dating the guy from 999? What the?
Actually, he's going to pick me up in a little bit.
I don't know. You better you better be careful with him. You might get involved in some nonary games or something. I've only played the first game, by the way, so please do not spoil any of the others. Okay, I didn't even play it. I watched it. There you go. I had to correct myself. I'm waiting. I watched Joseph Anderson. I don't know if any of you guys like him, but Joseph Anderson's like one of my favorite YouTubers. I really recommend him. But he's playing for the whole series right now. So I watched him play for the first game, and I'm waiting for him to upload more of the second. Because normally he streams on Twitch, and I don't really care for Twitch, to be honest. I hate him already. I hate the sound of his name. I hate the stupid-looking face that my imagination cooks up. I'm just imagining like a picture of his face just pops up. As he kissed Aoi as he touched her. I don't know. I thought he was with June. As he slept with my Aoi. I'll kill him. I'll murder him in his sleep.
I'm so happy for you.
Oh, that's the most fake sounding way of saying that.
Thank you.
Aoi's phone vibrates against the table. She glances at the screen and lets out a tiny squeal. Oh gosh, it's him.
He's here now. I'll introduce you. Thanks.
I cut myself off and ignore Aoi's quizzical stare. Thanks, I'll kill him. I mean, oops, I didn't say that. I mean, I'll kindly welcome him and say hello. Aoi stands up and looks towards the door. She claps her hands in excitement and waves at a broad, bumbling man staggering towards the table.
Babe.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at this dude. He's a weeb. Oh my. It's literally Daru from freaking Steins Gate. Look at this guy. Look at his lecherous eyes, his drooling mouth, just disheveled clothes. I don't know. Is he a super hacker? Is he the one hacking our website? Maybe? Maybe? I always dating. She could have had anyone she wanted. She could have had me. She could have had my gorgeous body. I'd give myself to her anytime she wants. Okay, Noriko, calm down here. She picked Junpei over me.
Your friend?
Gosh, freaking Junpei's gained some weight, though. I'll say that.
Yes. Junpei, this is Noriko.
Sup?
Sup?
Hi.
Aoi talks about you a lot.
She does?
Probably.
We're going to go catch a movie. Would you like to join us, Noriko?
Nah, babe, remember you said we were gonna...
Junpei?
What are you guys doing? Oh, whoa, whoa. You guys are the kind of couple that sits in the back of the theater. Okay, interesting. And in the maid outfit? Man, this guy is so lucky. So lucky.
It's fine. I've got stuff to do. Oh, okay. Maybe next time.
Wow, okay.
Maybe.
This freaking guy.
Lates.
Alright, he's already best character now. He's best boy. How about that?
Bye.
He surpassed Koji. This guy has a waifu girlfriend that wears a maid outfit. This is literally what every person that plays visual novels wants to be. It's true. Aoi grabs Junpei's arm and the two lumber away. I give up. I clearly can't compete with what Junpei has to offer. What exactly is that? That he's a weeb? That he literally wears an anime girl on his shirt? Like, I mean, that's pretty Chad behavior, honestly. Like, I don't know if I could compete with that. I'm over her anyways. I had my chance in senior high school and I blew it. You are not over her. Don't even lie to us right now. No, you have not. That's my conviction, right? I want her so badly. I'll just keep moving forward. I'll find someone else to fill the void until I can have her. What do you mean until you can have her? Are you gonna kill him? Junpei isn't even worth killing. I don't have the time to waste on him anyways. I have something like 70 requests to work on. I don't have the time to be relaxing here. Need to go home and work and fulfill Corpse Girl's ambitions. If I do that, maybe I can get over Aoi. And if Corpse Girl becomes famous enough, maybe Aoi will respect me and love me, and we can be together, and we can go to Hawaii, or Australia, or Switzerland, or Norway. Drink hot cocoa in the sun. She's just mixing these together now. Snuggle up together to stay cold. What? Drink hot cocoa in the sun and snuggle up together to stay cold. Okay, I think she's doing that thing where she starts mixing words again. And we will always be happy. Even if Junpei dies and Aoi wouldn't even care about it, she could just kiss me on the beach and we'd be so happy together. Everything would be much better if Corpse Girl could get her crap together and just pull herself up from my mind, not drown in the endless thoughts of what if and who and why that circulate like draining water within my brain. Everything would be much better if Aoi just loved me like I love her. But for now, I'm over her. I have work to do. I don't know, you don't sound over her. Just gonna be honest with you. Each corpse blurs and the next, they all look the same to me now. Each cause of death is just an insignificant fact, just a bullet point, a tiny detail to be incorporated into a photo. Lost track of how many people I've created tonight. 20? 30? The requests keep coming in. I thought there were 70, but there's so much more now. 200, 300, I can't waste my time counting them. This one is going to die from a baseball bat to the face. This one is going to drown. This cute guy is going to sever his own head, and this pretty girl will electrocute herself. They're all going to leave beautiful corpses and beautiful photos. We'll have fun collecting corpses that look like these victims. Me and Tomoe and Kojiro. We'll apply makeup to each corpse and we'll dress them up and we'll zip them in a cute little body bag and put a nice ribbon on top and deliver them to our victims. Gosh, like, where are you going to get all these supplies, though? Where are you going to get all these bags? You guys were using, like, a gurney, I think, for some of them. Like, where are you going to get all these gurneys? And each one will die and turn and leave behind a beautiful corpse. I just feel like this game is just, like, getting so into this. It's getting so crazy. It's like, how are you supposed to keep up with this? Beautiful just like me. So slim and skeletal and perfect. So real. Each corpse will just look just a little bit like me. Gorgeous. Kojiro called me gorgeous once. Aoi has never called me gorgeous. I don't have enough burner phones to send all these photos. I'll have to use each phone multiple times. Maybe I can send 10 photos from a number before I dump it. That's a good idea. It'll reduce the amount of work. We won't have enough room in the van to collect so many corpses from the morgue. We'll have to take a few trips, back and forth from the morgue to the factory to the morgue. Wonder how many bodies we can fit inside at once. 5, 10, 15? If we stack them all on top of each other. What if we could squeeze them in between instead of sitting in the passenger seat? I'm pretty small, pretty skinny. Gosh, can we look at this real quick? What is going on? I'm pretty skinny. I could probably zip myself up in a body bag and hide amongst the cadavers and pop out, scare Kojiro when he opens up the van to unload them. Boo. Haha, got you, Kojiro, but you didn't know I was in here with the corpses. I look just like them, don't I? Can you zip a body bag from the inside? I'll have to try it out. I can imagine Kojiro's shocked expression when I pop out, like a naked singer bursting out of a birthday cake. Maybe I could strip down before I get in the body bag. I bet he'd like that. I bet he'd like to see me slide out of the body bag, completely bare with my pale skin and bony arms and my scrawny legs. His eyes would pop out of his skull when he looks at my prominent ribcage, my hips, and my tiny, flat breasts. He'd probably think about it every night before he goes to sleep and fantasize about me and my perfect body. He'd dream about cuddling up with me in the body bag and hiding between the cadavers in the van.
Got you!
Fuck. What the fuck, Noriko?
All the top of the body bag down around me and let my chest breathe in the morning light.
Ooh, boo!
My naked skin tingles from the fresh air. I don't think I've ever exposed this much skin to the sun. I giggle and watch Kojiro step back.
Got you, got you! You didn't know I was in here!
Guys, I think Noriko's gone crazy. I think this is the depth of madness. This is as far as she can go. She's naked in a body bag. I think this is the epitome of how low she can go. Press my arms free and make an L shape with my hand. I press against my forehead.
Kojiro's a loser! Kojiro didn't know I was in here! Na 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 na!
Was wondering why you wouldn't answer your phone. You're naked.
Boo! Climb in here with me!
You okay?
Climb in!
I zip the body bag further to make room for Kojiro, but he doesn't advance. He simply stands outside the van staring at me
One
disbelief.
sec.
Pulls his phone out of his pocket and presses
Yeah.
it to his ear.
Found her. Back of the van.
It's me. I think the organization got to us, guys.
Yeah, in an HRP. Okay.
Kojiro hangs up the phone and puts his hands on his hips.
Clothes in here too?
Dunno, but I'm very cold. Come warm me up.
You're lucky we didn't leave the factory yet. These deliveries can wait. Go inside, get dressed.
Can't leave the body bag. I'm naked.
What even is going on right now, guys? I'm so lost.
Shit.
Kojiro turns his phone to his face.
Bring her some clothes. Mad.
Kojiro approaches the van. He ducks his head under the roof and stares into my
Tomoe's
eyes.
coming outside. She has clothes.
Not gonna wear them. I'm a corpse now. I'm corpse girl.
Okay.
What the actual fuck?
Tomoe, that's the only response I could expect.
Noriko, put these on.
Tomoe appears from nowhere and thrusts her hand out. In her fist is a shirt and a pair of tracksuit pants, but they don't belong
This
to
is
me.
all I have with me. Take them.
Reach out to grab the clothes, but then I push Tomoe's hand aside at the last second and send the garments flying out of the van.
Little bitch.
Look at me. I'm a corpse. I'm corpse girl.
Gosh.
Get inside the body bag with me, Tomoe. I want to snuggle.
Ain't no way in hell that's gonna happen.
Why am I even playing this game?
You finally cracked.
I
Like,
think
what
this
the
is
actual
serious.
frick is going on? What is going on right now?
No way. You think? She's lost her mind. We gotta take her home.
Yeah. Noriko, get out of the van. Sit in the passenger seat.
No.
Noriko, please. We're worried about you. We're gonna take you home.
I don't have a home. I'm a corpse, remember? Take me to the morgue.
Before my best corpse impression by sticking my tongue out of my mouth and rolling my eyes back. When nobody laughs, I decide to laugh for them. I think this is quite literally the definition of insanity.
Right. Enough.
Kojiro climbs to the van and grabs my wrists.
Let me go.
Forces my arms in the body bag so they're pinned by my sides. I can't fight him off. He's far stronger than I'll ever be. Pulls up the zipper on the body bag until it completely envelops me. Then he pushes me backwards so I fall against the stack of cadavers. The van's door slams shut as soon as he climbs out. It's dark. I hear shuffling around outside and then the revving of the engine.
We're going to the morgue. We're going to the morgue.
I sing as loud as I can, but I don't think they can hear me.
Morgue. Going to the morgue.
I laugh until I can't breathe, but then I decide to suffocate for a little bit. Okay. So, how are you guys? That is the end of Act 1. Interesting. Okay, we are in Act 2, Kojiro. I wonder, does that mean it's going to be from his point of view? Is Corpse Girl going to just, like, disappear for a little bit? Ooh, we get to see inside his apartment. Let's go. Try to reflect on life every morning. Keeps me grounded, keeps my mind busy. Oh, I really like this. I hope it goes from each person's perspective. That'd be really cool, actually. Busy mind is a happy mind. I like to assess myself, like I'm judging my own life. Kojiro, 34. Not much more to me than my name. Done a lot of things. Lots of things I regret. Lots of things I don't. I'm happy overall, in a better place than I was a year ago. Stable job, small group of friends, couple of hobbies. Enough to live a satisfying life. Got ambitions, desires, passions, and fears. Who doesn't? I'm clever, at least in my own opinion. I speak a little French, a lot of Japanese, English not so much. Dad always told me girls like multilingual guys. Haven't proven that theory yet. C'est la vie. But a while since I was in a relationship, and she never cared for my second language. There's someone new I'm interested in. She's strange, dark, deep. Like me. She doesn't get me, though, but I get her. I understand everything about her. Maybe she'll come around, maybe not. That's probably enough self-reflection for today. I get caught up sometimes, easy to slip too far inside my mind. Got things to do today, deliveries to make, the boss is cracking the whip. I've already eaten breakfast, there's one thing off my to-do list. Might need a coffee, though, should have time to stop by the cafe. I grab my keys, phone, wallet, and a book for the train ride.
Later.
Habit of mine to say goodbye to empty rooms. Used to be funny in my school days. Not so funny anymore. It's stuck with me. I find it hard to break habits. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. I leave the apartment behind. It occurs to me it might be the last time. Probably not, but a possibility. My mind always thinks of such things, always prepared for the worst. He has a very sad and depressing apartment. Benefit of living near the train station is not having to walk far, but the noise pierces my apartment. I've learned to sleep through it. The platform is quiet today, must have beaten the rush. Going straight to the factory today, that blonde girl will drive from there. Toma? You still don't know her name! It's been over a month, my guy! What do you mean? Tomoe, always on the tip of my tongue. I like the factory, spent a lot of time there with Dad. He worked hard, but he always had time for me. But the factory is different now. Colder, reminds me too much of the morgue. Not surprising though, not since Noriko made it her home. She calls it the Corpse Factory. We're name dropping, guys. Not a fan of the name, I like morbid things, but the factory meant a lot to me, now it means nothing. Just a place I go. I still see Dad there sometimes, I picture him working away. I know he's not really there, just my mind remembering better times. Miss him a lot. I hope he's proud of me.
Can you help me load up?
Yeah.
The blonde girl is standing by a flatbed trolley. It's piled high with 4 cadavers. Each one is sealed in an HRP. Take the trolley and steer it towards our van. The back door is already open. Quick peek inside reveals Noriko is not hiding within.
Okay.
Yeah, always gotta worry about her jumping out of a body bag now. I hoist the cadaver off the trolley and load into the van. Second one follows, then the third. Wipe a trickle of sweat from my brow. Hot today. Should take off my coat. Maybe later. One more cadaver on the trolley. Into the van it
You're
goes.
pretty quick at this.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, why are you still helping her?
Loyalty?
Yeah, right.
She means a lot to me. Even if I don't mean much to her.
I don't think anyone means much to her anymore.
Might be right.
I wonder if Noriko's just like gone off the deep end. She's just corpse girl now. Look straight at the girl. Not the type I normally associate with. Girls like her usually think I'm a freak or not normal. Either or. But we've gotten to know each other a little. Wouldn't call her a friend yet.
But you still hang around.
No. All this shit freaked me out from the start, but it's weird. Feels like we're achieving something, you know?
It's a weird thing to be achieving, but sure.
Even if it
Suppose.
ain't right. Just feels like I got a purpose now.
Purpose.
I can't count how many people have died because of us. The last month has been wild.
Yeah.
But I don't even lose sleep over it anymore.
Neither. Never did.
Figures. I'm probably gonna go to hell.
Hell.
You know, I'm not gonna comment on that.
You know, for all the bad shit I've been doing. Even if I'm not actually killing people, I'm still enabling it.
Yeah, pretty
Don't
much.
you ever think we're gonna go to hell?
Don't believe in the place.
I never used to, but just been thinking lately, that's all. But between this and working at the office part-time, I can send some decent cash to my kid brother and sister, you know?
Wait. Wait, are you getting money from this? What do you mean by that? Between this and working at the office part-time.
Now that Noriko's paying us anyway.
Oh, Noriko's paying them. Okay.
You're getting paid?
Oh, shit. You're not?
I'm just imagining that meme. Wait, you guys are getting paid?
Joking. I'm getting paid.
Whew. That would have been awkward.
The girl yawns and shuffles on the spot. She looks back to the factory. The roller door at the loading dock is wide
Bring the
open.
trolley?
Okay.
How is Noriko getting an influx of cash? I mean, she always said she didn't have much. I mean, I'm assuming she was storing some away. But walks away, I grab the trolley and wheel it back to the loading dock. I abandon the trolley and step inside the factory. Gosh, so we just had a month time jump, and then freaking look at what happened. The outline of a sleeping body in the corner begins to stir. Make my way to the futon lying on the cold concrete floor. It's a worn out thing, frayed fabric, torn edges. Lying on top of it, covered by a thin blanket, is the girl of my dreams.
Huh? What time is it?
Gosh, it's weird. Kind of weird seeing like a sprite of her like this.
Time to get up.
It's not like from her perspective anymore.
Come on.
Got work to do.
How many deliveries today?
That's the other girl. I'm just the muscle.
Gosh, but how are they getting so many bodies? Like, it's ridiculous. Reach my hand out to her the same way I do every morning. She never takes it. Then she slowly climbs to her feet without assistance. She's still wearing yesterday's clothes, yesterday's makeup, yesterday's sweat. It's gorgeous. Only you would think that.
When are you going back home?
This is my home now.
You need a shower.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Shower? What do you mean? I don't shower. She's turned into a full-on weeaboo.
My place smells terrible. Like rotting flesh. I can't get the odor out. It's been getting worse since I first moved in there.
This place smells too. Look at what's around you.
Wait, hold up 1 second. Wait, where did she move into? Well, she said this is my home now, though. We acquired some warehouse racking some time ago. It didn't take long for us to fill most of the shelves with cadavers. The industrial air conditioner we installed staves off the decay for a little while, but not long enough. I don't know, there's literally like holes in the ceiling, like, you're just letting air out. We're not going to let each cadaver remain here for more than a few days. Sometimes we forget. And it's so cold here all the time. It's not like Dad's factory at all. The stench can make anyone's eyes water. We just seem to be getting used to
I like
it.
it here. The smell here is different. It's nice.
Okay. You probably have requests to work on. I'll leave you be.
Noriko doesn't say anything. A thoughtful expression covers her face. Make my way back towards the trolley. We've been overwhelmed with work lately. Seems like Corpse Girl's website has become the next big trend in Japan. Dozens of requests pour in every day. A lot of people are wanted dead. I don't care about the reasons why, I just do the work. It's all for Noriko. Couldn't care less about Corpse Girl's ambitions or whatever she normally says. I want to prove to her that I'm useful, good, worthy. Oh my gosh, this is a very toxic relationship. It's the only way I can think of to earn her love. I told her I was doing it for the corpses, wanted to get my hands on some for myself, but that was a lie, all of it. Why would I need her to acquire corpses? I work at a morgue. I've been stealing them for years. Just needed her to believe she can motivate me, bargain with me, control me. Oh, interesting. Okay, if you're into that. When she achieves her goal, whatever it may be, I'll talk to her heart to heart. Maybe I'll even propose. Can't let a girl like her slip away. She's too precious, too beautiful, too brooding. Is that pronounced macabre? Like, they pronounced it some interesting way. I think it's macabre. And I need her. It's as simple as that. She's the first... Since the first time I laid eyes on her over a year ago. Oh. I've kept close by ever since. I must have her. I will have her. I will do anything for Noriko. So, what? He's been stalking her for over a year, then. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna end on that. not the best place to end, I know, but sure, why not? Let's do it. Just because a lot of crap has happened this episode, and I think this is a good stopping point. But anyways, guys, what do you think? Noriko went crazy, and is now living at the corpse factory. I mean, she does have money now if she's still working. She doesn't have to pay rent. They haven't mentioned anything about the copycat, though. So if the copycat has stopped, We'll have to see. We will have to see. But, I don't know. Maybe it's not Kenji then. It could be him. Freaking... I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. But, we're gonna have to keep watching. Because it's like... so much stuff happening, guys. So much stuff. It's like, oh my gosh. It's melting my brain. But anyways, guys, I will end the video here. Thank you for watching. And, hopefully the next one will be pretty good. I'll see you guys then.